guitar only has 21 frets. So I got up there to hit 22nd. I was like, fuck!
You fucking slammed, man.
That was hilarious.
Thanks.
Yeah, it sounded great.
Broke the string on the first song.
Me too.
That was so refreshing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was ridiculous.
That guitar sounds so much different when you change it. It's crazy.
Sounds really good too, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Guitars.
I love it.
That was so refreshing to hear like a really great, good sounding organ solo, like on a good sounding organ into a really great guitar solo. I haven't heard that in a minute. That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Took
I
me a
like playing
minute.
this guitar. It just doesn't sound very Trey, so I can't really do it.
Yeah.
Although I liked it that first set yesterday.
It
was
sounded cool. Yeah.
What do you normally use?
I normally use this, but with the Fish band, I use a Howard Roberts Gibson
Oh, okay.
in the 70s.
A hollow body.
Big
thing.
hollow body.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Dude, I've been wanting to come out and
that one
catch y'all. Every time
resonates
y'all are
so
playing,
much.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how it is.
Yeah.
How she goes.
Yeah.
We got a YouTube channel. I've been religiously like, we've got the last like 5 or 6 shows up on.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Then I need to
Nice.
start
to
checking
watch
it.
Jack lose his shit on fish.
Did you
music.
pop the
It's pretty good
phone over
time.
there?
Oh yeah, do you have video of last night?
Just of me, because I'm doing that
Okay.
sponsorship
That's right.
application. But I got audio of
'Cause
last night.
If you had video of me last night, it'd be hilarious.
You're in the
At one
video.
point, I'm just like,
Well,
ah!
You're in
Alright,
the video.
Bella,
You and Damo
Bella
are
took
both
the
in it.
gimbal video. Did you see when
Oh,
she
actually,
came over there?
Bella and Abby got
She was
pro
out there
shots
for a minute.
last night.
But I think the gimbal like went out of control, and then you see Bella's face, like her reaction to it, like flipping around. She's like, "Whoa!" That's awesome. It's hilarious. Those gimbals are awesome. I want to get one.
Oh man.
It'd be really cool
So
for
fucking
us to have one of those cadenza show.
Yeah. That's the only issue with like the Take It Slow that we just posted. It's like it's just a static shot,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like
Yeah.
that gets old pretty
It's-
quick.
Yeah, you gotta make it a little more interesting. Have some different shots, different angles.
Just putting my iPhone up like that for our shows, though, like the videos are not that interesting. It's nice to see the light show and everything, but it's like it's kind of
It's
grainy.
nice to get different angles and like when somebody has a moment, the shots on them
Yeah.
for a second, bouncing around.
Yeah. Kind of like what
That's
Nick was
how it's
doing with
done.
photos,
Yeah.
like coming up and.
Oh yeah, that was. He got some cool shots.
You gotta hire a video crew to,
Yeah, usually you have to
Yeah,
pay
see,
somebody
every
to
show,
yeah.
get it done professionally. Like
or
that.
put a GoPro on everybody's shit, and then like
I've been yeah.
5 times.
That's a really good idea.
5
The GoPro.
times your show.
I mean, that's what Bobby does.
Video.
Yeah.
In South
Or-
Shadow.
That's exactly right.
Then you
Yeah.
have like,
Nobody's
if
in
you play
there.
3 hours, you have
shooting
like
that.
3, 6, 9, 12 hours of video. Then you need to like go through and cut it all.
Yeah.
I thought about that last night, but I was like, hunting down GoPros and cutting up all that video sounds like a pain.
It's pretty time consuming.
But it's definitely a way to get shots of everybody in
Yeah.
the show.
I used to have a GoPro mount on my old bases, but I need to get one of the newer GoPros because right now I have a Hero 3 and now that's like so outdated.
Yeah, I do
Oh
too.
yeah. Where are they
Yeah.
on now? 6?
6 or
The
7.
quality on that is just nothing compared to
It
like
might be on, like,
iPhones
8
now.
now.
I know, yeah, dude, it's totally different.
They drop a new one like every.
They had an iPhone
Some
6
money
on
maker.
gimbal last night.
Yeah.
They were shooting
Oh, I
with
bet that
for,
looks great
for
though.
the EPK that I'm going to try and put together.
Yeah.
And Abby was saying it's like, best quality you can get. Better
Yeah.
than her professional cameras. And yeah, just use the 12.
Dude, yeah, I mean,
Best.
even movies are being done on like.
I know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The quality.
It's nuts.
I guess you just get to a point where it's like the technology for viewing, like, is surpassed by the technology for capturing almost. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like
Right.
TV screens, like not everybody has 4K TV screens,
Yeah.
but like almost all iPhones now have 4K cameras.
Yeah, it can capture all that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those TVs that have the correction shit? So like if it's
no.
not, if your signal isn't good enough, it'll correct it for you and it'll create the pixels that fucking need to be there.
Oh, what?
It's
There's
fucking
like some
nuts.
AI.
So like if
That
you
sounds
watch
like
a
AI.
if you watch a movie that like is like
Old.
normal people, like, we can turn it off for those, but like a current one and like is not a cartoon or doesn't have a lot of CGI.
Yeah, like
They'll look
720
cartoonish if you
pixels
don't
or
have
something.
great like connection because it'll correct it and everything. Every skin will be too perfect. And
Oh,
Gotcha.
if
interesting.
you take acid and watch that, then it's really creepy.
Yeah, sure.
Like Polar Express, kind of creepy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
hate
hate
that.
that Hate it.
Yeah, that was a really creepy animation.
Can't
It was very strange.
Creepy, like Tom Hanks CGI, man.
Yeah.
He looks real. It's just freaking me out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to bed, y'all.
I'm going to bed.
This is no good.
Oh.
I like how you got the two screamers stacked like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's classic.
I love that. Yeah.
Classic.
Oh,
Is that the purple pedal?
delay or something going in
No,
there?
it's just this. Turning this on makes it loud.
Did you figure out your looper last night?
Oh.
No, I'm taking it. I'm really pissed because this thing's dope as fuck. It just doesn't work.
The
Yeah.
vocal looper.
No,
I mean
it's,
that's
this
what
is
you use it for sometimes, right?
this is. I've only used it for guitar, really.
It's a loop
You
station.
got that toe action
Yeah.
down.
Dude,
I
I
mean,
know.
yeah,
This
Oh my
guy.
god.
I do everything with my toes.
That's
That way I
actually
don't
pretty
need as
fucking
many
cool.
pedals because I can just edit what
Yeah.
I'm doing with the pedals that I got.
Yeah. You got the appendages to make it happen.
But this has like 4 different channels and it's stereo, and I control it with this thing and like
So it's a looper or?
yeah.
Oh wow. I love EHX, but man, sometimes their shit just like stops working.
Yeah, it
Damn,
just stopped
really?
working
Yeah.
right before the show started.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you didn't
I
even
was
get-
really
that's-
pissed off.
You didn't even get to play it. at
It's
a
like
show,
gear
yeah.
just waits for that moment.
Dude, like
It
half of
works
my
fine at
pedals are
home.
EHX. Thankfully, they're all working right now. I'm just waiting for one.
What do you use to loop the vocals? 'Cause you kept
When I
doing
do
a lot of that.
when
Like during the set last night. Like,
I didn't
that's
loop anything.
Oh, was that Critter doing
That
all
was
that?
Critter doing
Okay.
all that shit.
Kurt spends more time fucking with the vocals than making them sound.
Yeah.
Spencer
Which, to be honest, I like
Spencer and
that.
his whole crew were saying that the sound last night was like
No, the sound was good, but
not
like,
what it
sometimes-
should be when you're paying someone a fucking band cut, basically, right?
Really?
I was just talking about when the gain on your mic was like
Oh,
breaking
that's
up.
what that
It was breaking up a lot.
that was
Bunch
my
of
fault.
times.
Oh, really?
That was my fault.
How?
When we sound checked, I didn't use my outside voice. Now it is also his fault because
But he wasn't out there adjusting
He doesn't
it.
stand there the whole time,
Yeah.
so he didn't fucking know.
That's all I was talking about.
Yeah.
He wasn't there to like fix it, but. And then you had the feedback thing.
Well,
That's
if it's
all
just
I was
those couple things, then if it sounded good the rest
I mean,
of the
the
time.
sound
the
as a
mix
whole
was good,
Yeah, the
like,
mix was good.
I'm
The mix
happy.
was good.
Also, none of those things mattered once we started Mike Song Onward.
Yeah, that was all like earlier.
It was all earlier, and then Mike Song Onward was like the best set of Fish music we played. And there was at one point where we were doing stuff, and I looked over and I was like, what I'm doing sounds nothing like what Trey would do, and this sounds nothing like Fish, but it sounds really cool, so let's keep fucking doing it.
Yeah, I felt that way
Embrace it.
sometimes last night too.
You got that?
You know,
You gotta save some of your
I think every now and
creativity, you know?
you can't pull yourself out of a like moment
yeah,
because you don't sound like Fish and you're playing a Fish cover show. It's like you should just stay in the moment.
Yeah.
yeah.
If I can see it through.
Well, it's cool because we've mostly sounded like Fish up until like those moments where I was like, Fish would never do this.
Yeah.
But that's cool because every now and then,
Fish does that too, though.
yeah, they go and do things that don't sound like Fish.
This last tour, Trey was doing all kinds of things where I was like, that's different and new. You know, like organ sounding stuff. He has a pedal that makes his guitar sound like an organ.
Oh, those
Yeah.
are dope. I love those.
Just, yeah,
He's got a couple different ones that
Awesome.
sound like an organ.
yeah, it's really cool. Because, you know, it gets into the territory of like modern music where guitars don't sound like guitars.
Yeah.
They sound like synthesizers or organs.
Or they have just like a shit ton, like modern guitars just have a shit ton more low end than they ever have.
Yeah, tons of effects. And, you know, like that Tame Impala sort of mentality of guitars
yeah.
almost takes it into that realm. It's cool.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, a lot of modern music has become a lot more like, even more like bass driven too.
Yeah,
Guitars are dumb.
my other band,
It's fine. Dumb instrument.
my other band, Partials, has like a strict no guitar solos policy.
Oh, really?
Like, if you're doing a solo on a guitar, it has to be so affected that it's interesting because of the timbre, not because of what you're playing.
Interesting. I like that. That's cool.
Which is just like a arbitrary creative restraint that they
Well, you're
came
just
up with.
copying-
And I was like,
copying heads.
okay, I need to join Fish cover band ASAP. Like, you know?
I mean,
I
that
need to
was-
hear some guitar
I
solo.
mean, that was David Byrne's rule.
Yeah, it was David Byrne's rule too, and Partials so hip. Horses is too hip to function. Too
Too hip to get anything done.
Too gay to function. Such a gay band.
Everyone except for Bush is gay.
Someone told me in the green room in Terminal West, like, that they heard our whole band was gay. Together. Awesome.
Bush is wrapped up in
This
this.
is what happens when you have
Everybody
one
thinks
gay
the
guy
whole
in your
band.
band.
Everybody thinks the whole
Everyone's
band.
gay together all of a sudden.
That's hilarious.
It's so stupid, man.
What does he think of that?
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We all
is
think it's funny.
It is funny.
It is.
It's funny for you.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's hilarious.
Hell yeah, son.
Anybody want some weed?
Some what?
Weed.
Yes, I'd love to hit that thing. That thing's awesome.
Sativa, live resin.
From this end, not the charger.
I worked so hard this morning to overcome my hangover. Finally there, I feel good.
So my mom went around yesterday taking Rachel to different people and introducing her to them and calling and introducing her as my girlfriend. We haven't had that talk yet.
Oh, dude. She broke it out prematurely.
Yeah, at one point I was like, is that your girl? And you were like,
I think she didn't.
I was like, oopsie.
I think she might be my girlfriend now.
As of last night, officially.
Yeah. She didn't give a fuck. Like,
Alright, well, that's the talk, basically.
yeah, the talk is my mom said so.
Yeah. Your mom initiated the whole thing.
Thank you.
We don't have to do A again.
Give us some synthy things.
A flat.
Syntha.
I think the rule should be that we don't play in any keys that aren't flat and sharp. Instead of no guitar solos, we only play in flat and sharp keys.
Smash is gonna love that.
I love it. I love it.
It's great for
You guys hate it.
I don't mind it, 'cause I got the extra stuff.
I can't use any open
for it.
strings, but it'll be cool.
Right, yeah. That's why it's good for you, alright? That was cool. That was great.
Thank
scary and confusing.
All of a sudden, from the happy funk, we're in like.
Fuck, man.
That was awesome. It's so much fun to be able to be like, don't think this is going anywhere, it might not work, but I'm going to stick with it, and then it just keeps working. Like, every time I think that.
Persevere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just awesome shit keeps coming
Don't give up on it.
out of the confusion.
Yeah.
At one point, I felt very Humphreys, so I was like, you know what the Jake Sininger thing to do would be right now is to turn on both distortion pedals and go really
Yeah, I
weird.
heard that when you hit the second one.
Hell yeah. So when's the first gig, boys?
Yeah, seriously. I want to book just like after
Tomorrow.
parties and I want to start booking
That'd be
like
fun.
actual show after parties and then like have maybe 5 songs and then mostly just do what we've been doing. I feel like that's what I'm most excited about for jamming with you guys.
Yeah,
is the ability to like do anything on the spot and have it be fucking awesome. You know?
Everyone's like really listening, man.
Uh-huh.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Like, yeah, I could even see
Seriously,
us picking like 5, sort of instrumental type tunes that don't even, like, Jack's fucking great vocalist and he can lead this band
Yeah, he is.
vocally all day long. So,
Cool.
I mean,
Thanks.
if you got some,
That was nice.
if you got some songs like that are
I can add harmonies and stuff.
Yeah.
easy to learn that we could learn and just have this like great jam vehicles, that would be awesome. But yeah, I'd love to.
So all we need is our electric banjo player.
Just need an electric banjo.
Good.
Man, I've been looking forward to this for so long.
I love the
Yeah,
electric
same.
Like the minute I met Jack, I was like, Spencer, Justin, Jack, and me have to jam ASAP. Like,
Fucking good call.
It was
Yeah, it
missing
feels good.
piece.
Feels good.
My wrist is all, dude. I hurt my hands last night because that Molly
No.
just let me do whatever I wanted.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
played every note on the guitar 4 times at least.
Yeah, and then you wake up.
And then,
you're like,
like,
"Ah."
my buddy Austin was trying to show me